Welcome to Fab Talk with Trish M, prophet, pastor, teacher, CEO of Trish M Enterprises, author, wife, mother, and your podcast host. If you're ready for the word, the way, and the truth, then this podcast is for you. Get ready for another level in the things of God, motivation, inspiration, and empowerment that's going to catapult you to new dimensions. Hold on tight. It's time for Fab Talk with your girl, Trish M. Fabulous ladies, it's your girl Trish M, and I'm super excited to share with you that our Circle of Fabulous Women's Retreat is here. It's coming soon. We need you to mark your calendars, save the date. This 4-day, 3-night retreat is everything that you need. June 3rd through the 6th, we're heading to Gulf Shores, Alabama, for a time of refreshing, empowerment, being pampered, girl talk sessions, pajamas, parties, shopping, you name it. This retreat is exactly what you need. So, again, mark your calendars and save the date, June 3rd through 6th. We are heading to Gulf Shores, Alabama, and our venue will be staying at the Embassy Suites, and your registration is going to include your swag bag, your Circle of Fabulous Women journal, your empowerment sessions, your dinner for the pajama party, and the refreshments for it. It's going to include your t-shirt, and guess what? We're going to do a photo shoot on the beach. Yes, girl. Photo shoot. Your registration includes your photo shoot. And during that photo shoot, we're all going to wear our t-shirts that come with your registration. And the theme is t-shirts and tutus. Okay? It is going to be on and popping. So look, this is what we need you to do. Register. The link is below. The link is below this message. Check out the website, www.cfwretreat.com/2026. It's on. It's popping. It's our time. Let's get registered today.
Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I got to say that one again. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I'm going to start with verse 32, I believe, in the book of Matthew. It says, there were also 2 others, criminals, led with him to be put to death. And when they had come to the place called Calvary, there they crucified him and the criminals, one on the right hand and the other on the left. Then Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. You see, we have to understand that at this point on the cross, prophetically, the cross symbolizes death and crucifixion. It symbolized a place of affliction and punishment. But how many of you know that prophetically the cross is a place of healing? It's a place of deliverance. How do I know? Because the soul got saved while he was on that old rugged cross. It's a place of humility where Jesus went to the lowest form of himself so that he can be exalted. It's a place where judgment, it's a place where denial happens, but it's also a place of acceptance. We have to understand that this was the place where Jesus was being crucified by the people that were supposed to have loved him. The people that once walked with him, talked with him, got healed by him, supped with him, sat at the table with him. These were the same people that was at the cross crying and crucify him. But you got to understand that when you're in that place of crucifixion, we have to be just like Jesus. Jesus, even though he was crucified, he still chose to forgive. He was being judged. He was being humiliated. He was being talked about, but he still chose to forgive. It was the place where he was hurting the most. I don't know about you, but I have had some places in my life where people have hurt me the most. But I had to take my own self back to that rugged cross. And before I could say, Father, forgive them, I had to learn how to forgive them while they talked about me, abused, misused, chastised me, gossip. Anybody got a testimony where you have had to go to the cross? First, you had to go to the cross for yourself so that you can forgive them. Then you had to go to the cross for them and say, Father, you forgive them. See, in the midst of what was going on, in the midst of his body hurt, he still talked to God. Watch this. In the midst of him getting his feelings hurt by people who were supposed to love him and love God, he began to pray to God on their behalf. In the midst of him going through one of the hardest times in his physical life, he asked God to forgive those that was hurting him, beating him, slapping him, cheating on him, talking about him, lying to him, misusing him. In the midst of him going through. I don't know about you, but it's kind of hard for me to be in the midst of persecution and say, God, forgive them. No, God, I want to knock off your buck. I want to cut a rug on some folk at times. But God said, no. Jesus was the ultimate example of how we're supposed to handle people. How we're supposed to handle them when they mishandling us. Come on, somebody. And it's usually the people that's closest to you. It wasn't foreigners at the cross with Jesus. It was the people that walked with him. It was the people that were supposed to be family. It was the people that was there with him every minute of the hour, but then they denied him. Come on. But in all of his humility, he didn't even worry about himself. People be going around saying, worry about yourself. He didn't even worry about himself. He worried about them. He said, God, forget about me. I'm going to worry about them because they don't know what they're doing. They coming against your anointed woman of God. They coming against your anointed man of God. They coming against someone that has been chosen by you. So I can't even come to you for me. I got to come to you for them because they don't understand the shoes that I walk in. Come on, son. They don't understand the anointing on my life. So my first point as I get ready to get out of here. Point one, he's saying to us today, in order to receive him, you must forgive them. You can't even receive the Father unless you forgive them. Because you'll go to God and be like, God, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. He said, no. I can't even receive you because you didn't even forgive them. He said, to have not love is to have not God. I can't receive you because you don't know how to receive them. You don't know how to forgive them. So the first point is that in order to receive him, you got to go to the cross and forgive them. Point two, in order for you to experience him, you must let go of them. That don't mean that you got to forget them and be like, oh, never want to talk to you again. You got to let go of them that did whatever they did to you. Because let me tell you something, just like they did it, they can be forgiven and they can turn around. So you got to let go of them that hurt you and see them as the person that Jesus loved. Yeah, I know that's easier said than done. Because some of us got to try me if you want to spirit. In order for you to experience him, you got to let go of the them that hurt you and love the them that was already forgiven by God. You got to love the them that's already forgiven by God. See, if you look at them that hurt you, you only have sight. But vision said, because God loved you, I choose to love you. I leave myself no other choice but to love you. That's it. But watch this. My last point. In order to truly follow him, you must leave it. What is your it? Leave what happened in your childhood. Leave what happened in your adulthood. Leave what happened in your marriage. Leave what happened in your family. Leave the abuse. Leave the molestation. Leave the liar. Leave the cheating. Come on, in order for you to truly follow him, you must leave it. And everybody got a different it. You gotta leave the bad habits. You gotta leave the liar. You gotta leave the one that cheated on you, that said they loved you the most. In order to truly follow him, you must leave it. What is your it? Because if you can leave the it that they did to you when you was whenever, then you can forgive the it that they done to you. In the hardest time of Jesus' life, he left what the nails was doing to his physical body so he can embrace what God was doing in his spiritual body. See, y'all didn't get that part. He left what the nails were doing in his physical so he could embrace what God was doing in the spiritual. His physical body was hurting, but his spiritual body was praying. His physical body was hurting. That's your soul. Some of you got your feelings hurt by people that's supposed to love you. Your physical body. Your soul is encompassed in your physical. Some of us can't get past physical so you can tap into spiritual. But in order to receive him, you got to leave it. You got to forgive them. And you got to love them where they're at. And you got to do like Jesus did. Forgive them, Lord. Forgive them, Father. Forgive them, Lord. Forgive them, Father. See, in order for you to say that, you got to get past you so you can embrace him. Forgive them, Lord. I'm going to get past my emotions right now. Forgive them, Lord. I'm going to get past what had happened was forgive them, Lord. So I can embrace you. Y'all receive that? Come on, embrace it.
Thanks for tuning in to Fab Talk with Trish M. Do your girl a favor. Share this broadcast on all your social media platforms. Invite a friend to tune in. Help this podcast reach the nation. We all need Jesus, y'all. You sharing this broadcast helps me to reach the masses. If I'm blessing you, then bless your girl back. Share the broadcast. Give me a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. I got work to do for the King, and I need your help. I appreciate you tuning in to this segment. I'm looking forward to rocking with you on the next episode of Fab Talk with your girl, Trish M.